So the objection that everyone listening is going to come up with is, well, Dan, if they're so sophisticated, why would they sell it to you at what amounts to be at least quarters on the dollar, as versus going and listing it with a realtor or listing it themselves? So what, like specifically on the sales technique side, are your acquisition managers like using to have those conversations to make it so? Because I know the market's not so or there's not such limited competition that like they're just handing you these deals without even trying. There's got to be some skill involved.
Yeah, there's a mix of several things, and it goes back to what I said about the avatar. These people have already decided they don't want to deal with realtors. They don't want to do what they need to do to sell it on the market, and they just want to liquidate it. So they've already made that decision in their head, and so now they're just looking for who they think is the best amongst the wholesale land companies. Okay. And so when they see, again, our online presence, we have good marketing copy, and then they talk to the acquisition guys who are talking about deals we did down the street. They use the right verbiage. They're not saying, hey, can I borrow your raw vacant land in X County in South Carolina? They don't sound like they have no clue what they're talking about. They talk the language, right? So when we're talking to people in the South, we're always, oh, you're tracked, right? Well, that's a little buzzword. That's what everyone says. It makes you sound like you know what you're talking about. We talk about the due diligence we're going to do from perk tests. I mean, it depends on the specific lot. From perk tests to surveys, maybe talk about the soil type. I just have my guys throw a lot of little buzzwords out that show that we've done this before. We know what we're doing and we can close. And so to answer kind of the other part of your question, well, there's a lot of work involved. So this mobile home lot has a bunch of old abandoned mobile homes on it. So we have to deal with the title, deal with removing them, deal with all kinds of crap. And so that's part of why, that one in particular, he did not want to deal with that. He made that so clear. It's like, if I want to sell this on market, I'm going to have to go deal with finding the titles and removing these and blah, blah, blah. Again, he got it just as part of a bankruptcy of someone that owed him money. So he's like, look, if I can get 190 grand out of this and just be done with it, I'm fine. And so that's why it's the same reason when I go buy a new car, I'm just going to trade in my car, even though they're going to flip it.